I make absolutely shit on YouTube. It's like $200 in AdSense. The amount of products that I buy, the amount of things that I have to do in equipment in order to get it done, I would never do it for that AdSense. I'm going to share with you how you can make money ungated, no little, I don't need your email. I don't need you to buy anything. I'm going to tell you how to make money with social media and not listen to these fake stories. My internet's out this morning. Right before my internet was out, I watched this young vlogger from New York City. I don't know why. Basically, it was one of those videos, how much you make on YouTube. She said $4,000. She then said that she makes $3,000 to $4,000 at a brand deal, like a sponsorship, a 2-minute ad mentioning the product. I watched a bunch of her videos. I never saw the 2-minute ads. So I started to think, wait, is she telling the truth? I think she probably is, but I don't really understand it because based on my research, it doesn't make sense. So I figured, okay, why don't I be one of those guys that actually tells people the truth? So the way that YouTube works, and I've been doing it for 9 years now, and I have 2 channels, and I love it. I have this phrase, IMOB, IMOB. I am my own boss. So 9 years ago, I read this Kurt Cobain book, okay? It's all of Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, and this is his book where he wrote all of his music down, okay? And I have this post-it note, IMOB, that I put. And the reason why that I put IMOB is I needed to remind myself when I didn't have a voice. I wasn't able to say Ryan or curse or say anything that I wanted. I was different. It changed me to be able to go on camera and to actually speak my mind. Yeah, sometimes only 3 people watch. Sometimes 50 people watch. I have a video that 800,000 people watched. But the fact is I have a voice and it feels good. So even though that I only make $200 on YouTube a month, and by the way, that's heavily taxed because it's self-employment. It's just ridiculous. The fact is it gives me a voice and it always works. What works? Uploading to YouTube. Their servers are hardly ever down. And if I want to whittle some wood and create a little robot, and I think this robot is worth $10, I can sell that robot and reach an audience far greater than I can walking around my neighborhood. I am grateful for YouTube, not only because they create a foundation for me to create videos. I'm grateful for YouTube because it always seems to work. Yeah, they get you to work hard, and they're charging ads and all these other things that you don't get to take advantage of. But that's really an opportunity for you to go out and to create something that will change someone's life and also will create a product that they're willing to buy and maybe give you a little bit of money. So I made a video about my robot updating yesterday, and 50 people watched it. Okay, this is now. And what's interesting about it, it's my passion project. It's just a little bit of robot. And what's interesting about it, if I were to put 50 people in the room, I would be unbelievably proud. If I were to have 5 people in the room, I would be unbelievably proud. Now, were those people engaged? I'm not sure. Puppet Bike, I appreciate you being engaged. I feel like people have currency misunderstood. What do you want? If I gave you the lottery, a lot of people get depressed and a lot of people hang themselves after winning the lottery. If I gave you that, would you know what to do with it long term to stay happy? This is how you make money on social media. First of all, you need a product. AdSense, the $200 that I spoke of earlier, is not going to do it. It is just not going to happen. The brand deals, the sponsorships, you better have a personality and you better have some type of connection of your consistent media that a advertiser like a tool company is going to want to relate to. Once you have that, you can get those. That comes much later. Here's the deal. You need some product, whether or not you write down your 10 tips and put those tips in an email or whatever else that you want. You need some product. Then what you do is you create 100 videos on what you're passionate about or your thing. Be consistent. Find a way to be consistent about your content. I am not. I would easily have more subscribers if I was consistent. I'm basically having fun doing what I love to do. If there was no money, I would be doing this for $0. I like it that much. Here's the deal. You are going to have obstacles. Once you find your product and we're going to sell your product, make an offering, I can give you tons of ideas if you comment below. There's no excuses now. Once you make that product, you're going to have to find the people. And the way you find those people is not YouTube. You find them on every social media platform, and you use an app called Metricool. You make a video. I will put my best cheat sheet, how to make a quick video, down below. And when you upload it to Metricool, it goes out to 4 different social media accounts: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. You're going to want to create the 100 videos and be desensitized to barriers. Barriers will happen. Easily 4 to 5 barriers will come up as you're making a video. Whether or not your computer is out of memory, you can't find an SD card. There are so many excuses waiting to happen. Give yourself 10 minutes to get into it. Then create that video. Make these videos about your thing. Don't try to be someone else that you're not. If you have trouble speaking over words or mispronouncing, leave it in. I do. I'm not perfect. I slur my words. I misspeak. I say everything else. The world is filled with mistakes. Understand that done is better than perfect. Over those 100 videos, you will become desensitized to the barriers that you can get something done. Then what you do is you look for flow. Flow is the feeling that you have when you're making something that you absolutely love it. At that point, you will be so desensitized and setting up a camera and everything else that you will be able to get in the flow, still capturing what you need to capture. The number one thing that you want to offer someone in a video is value. What is the value? It could be entertainment. It could be basically feeling like they're not alone. You could give them tips on how to make money or save them time. Provide value in the 100 videos and forget about YouTube. You want 4 social platforms, and you can download Metricool for free. Go everywhere and stay with it. Stuff may not happen for years, but you will become a better public speaker. You will become better at what you do. Your product might make you just enough money to have a really good, better life, retirement, whatever you're doing. Don't give up. Don't look back. You can do it if you try. You will succeed. I'm here to help you make what matters.